I think, what stands out to me is just the red zone opportunities again. We get down there very similar to how it was last year, given that we kicked the field goal and then missed two others and then threw an interception. I think obviously we had opportunities to capitalize on, and we didn't do that. I think they did a great job. They're good on defense. They know who they are and what they do, and we didn't execute at a very high level. I got to do a better job as a coach, putting our players in position to be successful. And statistically, you can see we didn't rush the ball effectively, and that really limited our effectiveness. And at times when we did rush it well, we moved the ball, and then a couple of times in the red area we got behind the chains early. They disrupted our run. I think we can play better across the board. I don't think it's any one area, but I think I've got to do a better job managing our coaches and players, and ultimately it falls on me for our offense to be productive. We weren't productive today.
Were the Parker's two decisions in the picks, were they just kind of inexplicable decisions? Just given the stakes and where y'all were?
Right. I think, ultimately, I think those are obviously bad decisions. I've got to coach him better. He does things like that. That's a reflection of me not getting it done, and I've got to coach him to manage the game better. And those were costly mistakes for sure.
14 carries for Andre today. That's a little below what he'd been getting. Is that more a process of maybe trying to go away from the run, or feeling like the run wasn't working in general for you, or how do you go?
Well, I think in the first half, I think we had 20 plays, and moved the ball at times. I think we had an 8-play drive and a 10-play drive. One that resulted in two in a punt, one with a field goal. And, so we were pretty balanced in the first half, didn't rush it great. Obviously, you can see the stats at halftime, but we did come back to the run. Andre definitely impacted the game. Andre got injured with turf toe. I'm not exactly sure where that was. Coach Sweeney comments on the injuries, but he was out. Jamie played the rest of the game, but we got third and long too many times and couldn't rush the ball. And at times we didn't protect great, and I got to do a better job. Statistically, when you fail to rush the ball, you're not going to be very successful. So ultimately, they did a great job. A lot of credit goes to them, the timing of their calls, and getting things matched up. And when we got in the red zone, they stopped us. So ultimately, they did a great job. We didn't execute very well, and I got to coach them better.
You talk more about third down if you're 4-11, and it seemed like they did a good job of getting pressure with just 3 at sometimes and dropping 7 or 8 guys.
They did, and I think it's a product of being in third and long a bunch of times, where you're getting that drop 8 coverage, and they did a good job in coverage. And, there were times when they played coverage and we threw and caught the ball, moved the ball, and kept drives alive at times. So I think that third down stat obviously is impacted by the end of the game. But going into that, third down was about where, you'd want it to be. Some good, some bad. When it was third and long, we weren't very good, like most teams are. When it was manageable, we were pretty good. So, it comes back to playing better as a team. I think making those kicks, not throwing those interceptions, coaching them a little bit better on my part. And then, they beat us. There's not much to be said other than they beat us, and, we got to play better.
Billy, 2 years now, you haven't scored a touchdown against the Judges. Do you think that's coincidental, or is it something about BC and maybe how they break you down and stuff?
Well, I think today, looking back at those opportunities down there in the red area, I think just early in the downs got behind, and may be coincidental, may not be. I think we're going to take a hard look at what we did in those possessions today. I think last year was execution. The video would tell us what it was today. You know, that's one of our core objectives that we think ultimately leads to winning football. We didn't do it today. You know, we tried 3 field goals and then another chance down there through an interception. So, you know, that game obviously is impacted by that. And we just never really got any momentum going. You know, they stopped us. We kicked field goals, and if we missed them, that swings the momentum in the other direction. And you know, our kids, you know, they're going to react the way they reacted.
You said that it's not a single thing, so that in your mind nothing is broken so much as it just things need to be.
Well, the video will tell me more, you know, how well each individual performed, where the breakdowns were when we had chances. And, you know, each week I analyze myself as well and where I could have done a better job. So this group's capable. You know, at times we play well. I think Boston College is good on defense, and they showed up and played really well today. So their offense put a little bit more with that than they have been, and they were a good football team today, and they beat us.
The fourth down play, is that a route? Did Dwayne go deep enough, or is that a play where he's got to figure out where the first down marker is and go deeper?
I think it's probably twofold. The film will tell me. But you definitely would think that we would catch that ball and move the chains there for sure.
Guys, we got those
1.5
We'll bring players in the back of the room as Coach Sweeney